welcome to Cecil.tv, Cecil Weekly. I'm your host, Rob Churnside. Tonight we have with us Drew Torregrossa from St. Mary Ann's Episcopal Church in downtown Northeast, where they're having, coming up, the Garden Market. Drew, welcome to Cecil.tv and Cecil Weekly.
Thank you for having me.
It's a special market coming up, right?
This is our 20th anniversary Spring Garden Market. We're very excited. We're doing some new things this year. Have demonstrations, floral demonstrations, Friday and Saturday. This year we have extended an invitation to some high school extended the invitation to school groups, and we're having a high school chamber choir and 2 string ensembles, one from Northeast Middle School and one from Rising Sun High School. The chamber choir and middle school will be performing on Friday, and the high school string ensemble on Saturday. So that's very new for us this year.
So folks can learn a little bit, shop a little bit, sit and relax and listen to some music. That's hungry work. Do you have food too?
We have our standards, which is the Highborn Cafe with their roast beef, and Pier 1 with crab cakes. And new this year is Sadler's Specials. Probably baked potato, vegetarian fare, and they haven't decided whether it'll be pulled pork or barbecue chicken, maybe both. I left that up to them. So, and then our ECW ladies have the gold standard, the St. Mary Ann's hot dogs.
Well, great. That sounds like a good time for all. And again, when does the event run?
The event starts May 5th. We open the gates at 9 o'clock, which is Friday, May 5th, and runs through Saturday at 5 p.m., Friday, Saturday event.
Great. And the proceeds go to a good cause, don't they?
The garden market covers, is kind of an umbrella. Within the garden market, we have programs that are supported in the church. So there's an area that supports our very active community outreach, which provides food and supplies for needy families. We support promoting fair trade, and our mission committee raises money, and then ECW, our church women, have our plant table that supports the programs that are in their budget, and then the remainder will wind up supporting St. Mary Ann's in general. So it covers a lot of different areas.
That's great. That's great. And I'm sure we'll have perfect weather, and the crowds will be out.
We are anticipating beautiful weather and a big crowds this year. We've been promoting through Facebook, and there were newspaper ads, print ads, and the big Northeast Chamber sign as you come into Northeast. So we've done a lot of advertising this year.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and viewers out there, make sure you go. St. Mary Ann's Garden Market, starting May 5th. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Don't miss Family Fun Day at Rolling Hills Ranch on Sunday, April 30th. This event will benefit the Freedom Hills Therapeutic Riding Program, who for 35 years has offered therapeutic riding to people with mental, physical, and/or emotional difficulties. From 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., kids and adults can enjoy games, a bounce house, and activities and prizes. There will be food, pony rides, and equestrian demonstrations, plus live music by nationally known bluegrass singer Dave Reed and the Southern gospel band One Voice. And if that was not enough, former Muppets puppeteer Jack Foraker will be on hand with a puppet show. Donations are welcome and vendor space is available. Rolling Hills Ranch is located at 33 Rolling Hills Ranch Lane in Port Deposit.
Cecil.tv rocks. Stay tuned, because Cecil.tv was on location this past weekend at Fair Hill, checking out our very own Cecil County contender for the Kentucky Derby on May 6th. none other than Irish War Cry.
Hi, I'm Allison Donnelly for Cecil.tv. This morning we are at Fair Hill Training Center in Fair Hill, Maryland, where we were fortunate to catch Kentucky Derby contender Irish War Cry and his trainer, Graham Motion. Graham, how is Irish War Cry doing today?
He's doing really well. We actually gave him an easy day of training today, but tomorrow he'll be back on a regular schedule. He usually gallops about 1.5 miles every day, and then on Saturday or Sunday he'll have his last big workout before the race.
And what is it that you like about training at Fair Hill?
You know, Fair Hill's an amazing place for us because it's just so quiet. We have so many options with the horses. We have a lot of different surfaces that we can train on, and we can go anywhere. There's vast amounts of pastures we can gallop on, and it's a pretty special place.
So when a horse is training for the Kentucky Derby, do things go on business as usual, or do things tend to revolve around that one horse?
Yeah, I'd like to say things go on as usual, but things do tend to revolve around him a little bit. You know, it's an exciting time, but it's also a little bit of a nerve-wracking time. You know, you hope he stays in good health for the next 2 weeks. That's really important.
Thank you very much.
And now a big Cecil.tv welcome to Brandon Boas.
Nice to meet you, Rob, of course. Glad to be here.
Yeah, from the Visual Communications Department at Cecil College.
That's correct.
Tell us what's going on.
Well, basically, we have an exhibit coming up. It is going to be May 10th. It's going to be from 4 to 8 p.m., and we have lots of work to show you.
That will be at the Central Campus in Northeast?
That'll be at the Central Campus, Northeast Maryland, 1 Seahawk Drive, in the Technology Center building on the first and second floor.
So visual communication encompasses basically what?
It encompasses photography, which we do black and white as well as color, graphic design and illustration, web design and multimedia production, as well as video production, of course, which we're doing right here on the set, 3D modeling, and gaming and animation. And there's a few other things like digital illustration that we do, and just a few little extras. We throw curveballs at you sometimes, but a lot of things go down there with our students.
And all these communication genres, so to speak, will be on display at the exhibit.
That's correct. They'll all be on display, and we actually have lots of prints that you can view and see, and they are for sale. They are $50 per exhibit image and piece, and we have them all over the walls and all over the campus, so to say.
So they're for sale. Any other special features for the exhibit?
For the exhibit, we have our capstone presentation, which is basically our students who are graduating. They are showcasing their very own project that they build from start to finish. That goes off at 6:30 p.m. during the exhibit. We also have tours of the facilities, so we can show you some of our cool things like our 3D printers and some of our green screen technology and all that good stuff of our labs. And then on top of that, this year we also are jurying middle school and high school exhibit pieces, which we've done throughout the spring semester. So lots of community vibes and lots of great times.
Nice. And no charge to get in?
No charge, completely free to the public. We also got refreshments, everybody, so better come to that.
You got to my next question.
Yes.
Love the refreshments.
We love refreshments. Definitely Turkey Hill iced tea. We got a lot of other delicious things too, like little sandwich wraps, and definitely things to fill you up.
Nice. And the date again?
The date is going to be May 10th, which is a Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m.
Well, thank you very much, Brandon.
Of course, always a pleasure.
And now more from Cecil College. Clay Prins. Clay, welcome.
Very nice to meet you, Rob.
Going to talk about, nice to meet you. Going to talk about an upcoming fine arts show.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so this is going to be my last semester at Cecil, so I'll be doing my capstone exhibit. And so my work will just be highlighted along with all the other art students at Cecil College in the upcoming show, which is going to be on May 5th at Elkton Station, Cecil College.
And I'm looking at these face portraits. They're very good.
Yeah, I really enjoy portraits. I do kind of get into more kind of geometric abstract work, but one of the things I guess kind of fulfills me the most is doing portraits, because human as a subject matter is kind of the most, I think, rewarding to study.
So you say this is your capstone exhibit. That means you've been working through doing your coursework, and this is culmination of all your efforts, more or less.
Yeah, this whole semester I've been kind of focusing on building up this show and building up work for the upcoming exhibit.
That's great. And then you graduate at the end of the semester.
Yep.
And then what?
And then I continue on. I'm going to be transferring to either Towson University or University of Maryland to continue my studies in mathematics.
Art and mathematics. They meet somewhere in the middle there, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of contrasts.
Cool. What else would you like to tell us? Let's reiterate. May 5th is the exhibit. You and many others, or several others, will be exhibiting at the Elkton branch.
The Elkton branch, yeah, and the address for that is 107 Railroad Avenue in Elkton, Maryland. And it's part of it's going to be the first Friday in May, and it's part of the first Friday, The Arts Are Alive in Elkton, I think is what it's called.
Oh, that'll be exciting. 5 to 8?
5 to 8, yep, 5 to 8. There will also be refreshments at this one.
Nice.
And I believe there will be crab dip. There usually is.
Crab dip. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I have to sneak away from something else, but I will make sure that our viewers are there. Thank you, Clay.
Thank you very much, Rob.
Well, folks, all that talk about the racehorses and Freedom Hills Therapeutic riding, it just brought my inner cowboy out. I got to play this song for you about a legendary Cecil County cowboy. He was a stunt man in the silent movies. He got a little farm outside of Perryville when he retired. He did all kinds of things, some of which I'm not even going to tell you about, but a lot of which are featured in this song. Rodeo Earl Smith was his name. He was the undisputed king of the rough and ready. He was the kind of guy, he always got the girl. He could rock all night and in the morning roll out steady. Yes, he used to ride into town with them 6 guns blazing, sitting on top of the world. Last to the crazy cowboys. Yeah, they call it rodeo world. Lots of rodeo world. You might think old Earl was a bit eccentric, and he was known to throw a rope around a young gal or two. Earl didn't say much, but everything he said he meant it. All of the kids went crazy trying to do the tricks he did. I swear he used to ride into town with them 6 guns blazing, sitting on top of the world. Last of the crazy cowboys. Yeah, they call it rodeo world. That's a rodeo world. Yeah. You know, Papa used to love them old-time Wild West movies. Where the good guy wore a white hat and never said a bad word. But all the stunts and the shooting and the fighting, it was Earl who done it. Yeah, he was a Hollywood hero, loved all over the world. Good gracious, you could ride into town with them 6 guns blazing, sitting on top of the world. Last of the crazy cowboys. Yeah, they go to rodeo world. Oh, that's a rodeo world. Yeah. Hollywood heroes rode off in the sunset, and Earl got a little farm outside of my hometown. Yeah, you know there never was a parade or wasn't riding Silver King in it. I'm throwing candy to the kids and doing tricks for all the folks around. I swear I used to ride into town with them 6 guns blazing, sitting on top of the world. Last to the crazy cowboys. Yeah. Used to ride into town with them 6 guns blazing, sitting on top of the world. Last to the crazy cowboys. Yeah. They go to rodeo. I like to rodeo.